If you earned $1 per second, it would take you about 11.5 days to make $1 million. But to make $1 billion, it would take you over 31.5 years. You see, it's easy to think of wealth in terms of rich or poor, but broadly speaking, there are arguably 5 different levels of rich. At each level, things change drastically. The difference between what a millionaire can do and what a billionaire can do is simply staggering. In this video, we'll explore what life is like at each of these different wealth levels and dive into how the ultra-rich spend their money, highlighting some of their most bizarre and extravagant purchases. At this level, individuals are generally seen as rich, but they may still be working or concerned about future financial stability. The lifestyle here is luxurious, but it is not yet extravagant. People with $1 million to $10 million can afford high-end homes, luxury cars, and vacations, but their life still has limits. Their idea of normal includes private schools for their children, first-class flights, and maybe owning a few expensive pieces of art or jewelry. However, they can't escape the pressure of managing and growing their wealth. This group is not immune to financial worry, and many still live paycheck to paycheck, with most of their wealth tied up in investments and real estate. Once you hit $10 million, the feeling of financial security increases. This group can live a more carefree lifestyle. With this amount of wealth, individuals may have multiple properties, expensive cars, and can travel the world in style. They can afford exclusive memberships to clubs and can indulge in luxury items without thinking twice. However, their life is still limited in comparison to those with hundreds of millions or billions. They may live in beautiful homes, but not necessarily on sprawling estates. Their financial concerns might have shifted more toward tax planning and wealth preservation, but they are still aware of the high cost of maintaining their lifestyle. At this level, the world starts to open up. People can live more freely and don't have to worry about money in the same way. With $30 million to $100 million, the luxuries become far greater. Private jets, yachts, and multiple residences across the globe become realistic. They can afford to buy the highest-end products and services and can be very selective with their time, choosing only the most exclusive experiences. While they are still managing wealth, the financial pressures are significantly reduced. They are not worried about paying bills or saving for retirement. The focus is now on enjoying their wealth and creating generational security. People in this group can afford to live completely lavish lives. With $100 million to $500 million, you can purchase multiple properties in some of the most expensive areas, hire staff for your homes, and buy art, jewelry, and collectibles. There is more time for leisure and fewer concerns about finances. Travel is entirely private and custom with no restrictions. Individuals with this level of wealth can have entire floors of luxury hotels reserved or own vacation homes in exclusive locations. Their wealth allows them to shape their lives with incredible freedom. Their investments may be in private companies, real estate, and other diversified assets. While they still manage wealth, it's at a level where wealth itself is a source of power and influence, not a cause for concern. At this level, you are entering the rarefied air of the ultra-wealthy. A net worth of $500 million to $1 billion offers not just luxury, but also enormous influence. Individuals in this range can buy entire islands, build mansions on them, and live with unparalleled comfort and privacy. They have the power to shape industries, fund political campaigns, and support large-scale philanthropic endeavors. The size and scale of their wealth make them a part of a select few who truly control much of the global economy. Their lifestyle is untouchable by most people, with access to anything and everything. You don't just own property, you own entire buildings, estates, and businesses. Travel isn't just private, it's catered to personal preference, from yachts to private jets with no limits on where they can go. At this level, most concerns around money are about legacy, influence, and sustaining wealth, rather than accumulating more. The $1 billion mark takes you into a completely different world. Individuals with over $1 billion are part of the elite who don't just consume luxury, they redefine it. They can buy entire cities if they wanted, control entire industries, and are considered influencers in every sense of the word. Their wealth means they can start companies from scratch or purchase existing ones with the power to influence markets on a global scale. They live in a completely different reality, where the very concept of money is something they have mastered. Their lifestyle includes private islands, yachts that are essentially floating mansions, and access to the rarest items in the world. Their wealth is not only about luxury, but also about leaving a legacy and shaping the future for generations to come. The scale of their influence is unmatched. What's interesting is the distinction between the top 1% and the top 0.1%. While the 1% still has to manage their wealth to some degree, the 0.1% live with financial freedom on a scale most people can't comprehend. At the top, there is a world of difference between having $10 million and having $100 million. Those with $100 million or more live with far fewer concerns about the future. They are able to enjoy luxury without worrying about costs, and they can pursue their personal interests with far more resources at their disposal. The level of comfort is unlike anything most people experience, and the sense of power that comes with having this much wealth shapes not just personal life, but public influence as well. Once you go past $1 billion, wealth becomes almost a tool of influence. It's no longer just about luxury. It's about shaping the course of industries, creating change, and being able to do whatever one desires without the constraints of cost. These individuals are more likely to be involved in world-changing projects, whether in technology, healthcare, or the environment. With this kind of wealth, you have the ability to affect entire economies, create jobs on a global scale, and challenge the systems that govern wealth itself. These people become living legends, not just because of their wealth, but because of their capacity to change the world. The perspective on wealth shifts as you move up the financial ladder. What might seem like a dream life for someone with $10 million is just a stepping stone to the next level for someone with $100 million. The idea of what is considered luxury changes drastically. For some, a private jet might be a luxury. For others, it's simply the most efficient way to travel. What's considered normal changes too. For those in the top 1%, having a vacation home and several cars is normal. For those with $100 million or more, it's a given. As wealth increases, the focus shifts from simply enjoying life to maintaining a certain level of control, influence, and legacy. The world of the ultra-wealthy is not just about the things they can buy. It's about the things they can create, shape, and control. Wealth is relative. The world of the rich and super-rich may seem unimaginable, but as you move through the tiers, it's clear that the idea of normal and luxury changes in significant ways. What seems excessive for some is the baseline for others. In the end, the more wealth you have, the more control you have over your environment, your future, and the world around you.